Today we step ashore to spend a full day in the French fishing town of Cherbourg, along the rugged coast of Normandy. We wandered through the charming streets and lively markets. Eventually, finding ourselves in a park so beautiful it felt almost like a mirage. Our French adventures end at a bar we stumbled upon by pure chance, a place that turned out to be one of the best I've ever visited. There, we shared an unforgettable moment, tasting local beers, ciders, and even a slash of pastis. Back on board, we set our course for the evening's Mexican extravaganza at Hola Tacos Cantina, where frozen margaritas and incredible Mexican flavors awaits. Come along for the journey.
Good morning. We start every video up here. And why is that? Well, first of all, we noticed that we can get morning coffee from this place. And it's much nicer than going into the buffet. And also, Leon always wants his first smoky kind of thing. We are in Cherbourg in France. And we have a jam-packed day, as we say. We're gonna get off, explore Cherbourg, obviously. Then we will be back on the ship. We have Hola Tacos tonight, Mexican dinner, so much more coming up. So come join us. Not only did we get coffee from there, I think we can actually grab a burger from here. What a breakfast. What just happened? This is like the best breakfast ever. And we didn't even have to go to the buffet to get it. Cheeseburger, Arizona iced tea with a lemon flavor, and cappuccino, mine with a heart and yours with some sort of leaf on it. I mean, one of the worst burgers I've ever had, but still, free burgers. Who's dancing today? You made my day again. So we are walking into the town center to find, well, the usual for Leon, a shot glass from Cherbourg, as well as a magnet for the fridge. For me, just eatables, and not the ones you get high from. Well, depends on the high, of course. I do get high on French baguettes and eclairs, and that's exactly what I want. I'm not that impressed so far, but who knows? You can actually, it's like this view, this exact view, if I can take anything else away, this would be pretty nice, I guess, but then you like turn around and you see these like projects up there, and it's just not that nice. Obviously, another thing is that the weather always makes it worse. Like if we would have arrived here and it would be a sunny day, it would be much nicer, obviously, but well. If it is something that this trip has not been able to deliver, it's the weather. Let's see if we can find an eclair to take my mood up a couple of notches. But then, all of a sudden, you end up here. And suddenly, it do feel quite French, especially if we turn in this direction. I mean, why not? Is it the most beautiful I've ever seen? No. But it's quite nice. Also, I can see our ship in the distance.
You knew what he was on with.
fisk. We actually arrived on market day. And finally, here it is, a boulangerie. You see, as much as a boulangerie that was, didn't really have anything that excited me. So we'll continue looking, I guess. So basically, before we went off the ship, I googled Cherbourg and I wrote like, what's the top thing to see here? And it all showed, like all the answers showed a park, which is where we're heading. So we're gonna have a look at that and then head back, buy some baguette and eclair and sit in a small cozy bar, I think we decided on. So let's see if we can find the park. The only thing I can say is that the Google paid off, because we just entered through this from here and we came inside, and the first thing that met us was this amazing view here. Yeah, this looks stunning from the first look. And this house here and the garden, I mean, wowzer. This is beautiful. Le Parc Liais, is it called? Or Liais? Well, my French is really not my strongest thing, but this is the name of the park anyway. And Leon spotted some cats. Very cute ones, if I may add. Hello. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, sometimes Googles do pay off. I didn't like, sometimes also something that I is quite unsure why is that when you Google things and you get pictures, the pictures are actually much worse than reality. So the pictures that show this park were not that great. But coming here, it's quite stunning, to be fair. And also, it feels like summer is here. Although the weather is bad, like all the flowers is blooming. So, yeah, quite impressed so far, to be honest. I am sorry for the wind. I didn't bring this like wind sensitive thing that I have for the mic. So you just have to excuse me if the sound is a bit off. Look! Oh, wow, sir. Wow. This was so more than my wildest expectations of this park. This is just amazing. A quite small park, but I'm still so happy we went. Now let's head back into the town square and see what else fun we can find to do here in Cherbourg. Or how was it pronounced? Cherbourg. Cherbourg. Okay. In that place.
Tell me in the comment section if you guys want me to start making videos with the titles like "The Places in Cherbourg They Don't Tell You About." This would have been the perfect thumbnail for that. The areas of Cherbourg they're not telling you about. Continuing on the same video. And we're back to the normal vlog again. A corner here that we saw on our way to the park. And they have a boulangerie. Maybe. Just said to Leon that in these quarters you can actually really feel that you're in France. Sorry. This whole architecture style is, at least in my opinion, very French. I found not a baguette. They only had whole ones. I want a pre-made one, but I found an eclair. And as I'm waiting for Leon, I just saw the exit sign and were remembered of a certain Disney channel on YouTube. Write in the comment section if you know who says "Sotti." Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? This is the one thing that I was looking forward to in France. And someone else is also interested in the eclair, but he just have to wait. I mean, what a place. This was so cute. We were upstairs in the smallest bar we found. The door was almost not visible. And here we are. Looking at the menu, we're gonna go with obviously we have to try a pastis because I don't like it. It's licorice, kind of licorice. But it's the like most French thing you can do. And since I'm not a wine drinker, that will be the French option for me. And also I will go with a beer. And Leon said he's gonna go with a cider or a glass of red. Who knows? Who knows? Only the future will tell. Not only did we just stumble upon the most amazing place probably in years, but the guy who's working here, who is by the way perfect in English, although he's very French, and he's so service minded, and he's so like enthusiastic about all his drinks, and like so he said everything is local. So we're having a local pastis, we're having a local beer, and Leon is trying a local extra dry cider, everything from the area. And as professional as this guy is, he leaves the bottles at the table so we can actually have a look at it. If you know me, you know that this is the nerdy shit that I'm so into. This for me is heaven. This for me is heaven. And I just told Leon that I'm gonna stay here in Cherbourg. I'm not coming back on the cruise. I'm staying here. This is a Captain James, a local blonde beer that is actually made just a couple of kilometers away from here. First try. I'm not coming on board this train again. Yeah, this is good. This is as good as it gets. Okay, let me quickly, before you try pastis. So, I don't like pastis, but he said that even if I don't, he said I might actually like this. And he said not to mix it with water. He said that ice is just fine, and he says that he thinks that this specific pastis should be drinking like this. He's kind of right. It's not my thing, but it's still by far the best pastis I've ever tried. It's not that bad actually. Sambuca-ish. Oui la la. Let me take that phone from you, but stay on camera. Stay on camera. And try your cider. Yeah, finally! Leon has been waiting for me, filming all the time, taking photos. My sweet, sweet son is so patient with his father. Good.
Yes.
Have you had French cider before?
I did.
Oh, you do? Hmm?
Yes. But it's in Sweden. So it was a Boulard.
Yeah.
I think that one is really good, but it's more sweet than this. This is more almost like a sparkling wine thing.
Yeah.
But it's sweeter, obviously, and
Yeah.
more flavor.
Let me have a try of that one as well.
Yes.
So, yeah, like I'm not a fan of cider either. But these French ones, I normally actually can drink. Ooh. This is actually very good.
It was very good.
Ooh. It's like apple juicy. In the best way possible. It's like apple juice if you would take away the sugar. You
Yes.
see what I mean? Okay. In love with Cherbourg. But only this pub actually. But
Yes.
that's more than enough. And the park. The park. Yeah, this is gonna be my new life from now on. I'm gonna spend the days in the park and then come in here at evenings. I'm gonna start looking at flats in Cherbourg
Okay.
as soon as you stop that camera. So stop it and I'm gonna start looking for.
Yes.
We're heading back to the ship. Just taking a last few pictures, and then instead of like buying a lunch, we're trying to see if we can actually find something on board. Normally at this time of day there isn't much in the buffet, so it's quite hard to find somewhere to eat, but we'll have a try anyway. Boarding the ship again after a nice day, I would say, in the end in Cherbourg. Is it a place that I will return to? No. But since we found that park and then the bar, I mean, I'm gonna talk more about it, but it was a very nice day. And now the sun's here. It's actually quite warm at the moment. I said to Leon, should we try the water slides?
Right now you have two suns.
What? So, well, here we are, once again, buffet. Look at this burger. Does it look very inviting? Well, at least I got some mayonnaise and I can put that as some sort of sauce. As well, it said on the, because this is the cheeseburger that I had for breakfast basically, but then it says that this one was supposed to be a Mediterranean burger with tomato, lettuce, dressing, but as you can see, it's, well, the same burger. Yeah, see this, what it is. Just realized, by the way, how much better actually Coke Light is than Coke Zero. I've been doing Coke Zero for years. Well, and a double espresso. Impressed. I completely forgot. The thing is, I stopped having Diet Coke because I thought I liked Zero more, but now that I tried it again after all these years, it's actually more close to the original. It is kind of interesting how Cherbourg, by the way, was not really my type of city. I've seen so much nicer French cities, especially in Provence, and I was expecting a bit more because the Normandy, the places close to Normandy is also, I've never been, but it looks amazing. And when we got off, we saw it even in the morning that this is not going to be that nice. And it wasn't, to be fair. I would never return here again. But how small things can make like all the difference. So we found that park and it was just stunning, and my mood went up a million times. And then we went into that bar that you saw, and all of a sudden this day couldn't have been better. I said to Leon that it's probably the best day of the most beautiful place I've been to for this entire trip. I've been to Bruges before, so I've seen Bruges. Rotterdam is, in my opinion, it's nothing. It's a cool city and all the skyscrapers, and Marktol is a cool place to have lunch. But these two things made the day for me, 100%. The park and the bar. And especially the guy who worked there. And then we went to a shop because he recommended a shop which sold like wine and ciders, and yeah, we went. It was very, very nice. Not even this lousy ass, tasteless shit of a hamburger can destroy this day for me. No, really, it's been a very nice day. We were supposed to go down to the spa, however it was kind of packed, and I know it's not that crowded, so it is okay, it's just us. We like it when it's calm, so we decided to skip spa for the first day and just have some quality father and son time in the cabin. And then on the way back up to the cabin, you notice that, oh, everyone is white. So we actually noticed that dress code tonight is white, which is kind of not so good for someone who didn't know and didn't bring anything white. So basically, Leon has. So Leon will be white for both of us. Yeah, that's how it is. I will dress as white as I can. Cheers.
Cheers.
If you didn't see last episode, by the way, you had the opportunity to meet Carol and Brenda. You will have a chance now. In just like an hour, we're meeting the lovely ladies from Alabama and New Orleans down in the L'Atelier bar for a pre-dinner drink. I mean, we're probably going to end up with them later as well, but,
yes.
but you know, we start like that. They're wonderful. Just amazing women. Well, how was your day?
It was good.
I think so too. Like Cherbourg is nothing to write home about. You will never go back.
I was positive
Me too.
about it.
It was actually, like I said, even though it wasn't maybe the most beautiful place I've seen, it was very French. So you did get to see a very typical French city. And as a tribute to France, we are playing a playlist of the Louvre in Le Paris. Hi, we're Ponyo and Pool Shark, a travel channel sharing the world through our own eyes. From dreamy travel guides and cozy vlogs to cruises, train journeys, as well as our favorite restaurants, bars and hotels. We chase the places and flavors that make travel magical. We create everything ourselves, from the very first spark of an idea to the last edit, and even the music you hear. It's all made and produced by us. It's our passion, our stories, our adventures, ready to be shared with you. So if you love to travel, eat, enjoy a world-class cocktail, and explore as much as we do, hit like, subscribe, and come along for the ride. Tonight we have a reservation with Hola Tacos and Cantina, so the Mexican restaurant. In a way, this is the restaurant that I was most excited for before we came on the cruise, because whoever you see on YouTube who spent time on this boat, they all say that the Mexican food there is amazing. And also they have these iced margaritas, which also seems very nice. I never tried Mexican food outside of Sweden, to be fair. We actually just talked about it and realized that none of us have. And Mexican food like tacos came to Sweden, I would say, quite early. But we've done, as we have, with a lot of foreign food. So we like Swedishized it, if that's a word. Do you see what I mean? So basically, tacos is very popular in Sweden, and it's almost religion for some families to have it once a week on Fridays. But the tacos that we do in Sweden is quite Swedish. It's gone a bit better by the years, so nowadays you can buy more authentic Mexican sauces and things like that, but still there is a very Swedish way of it, I guess you can say. So this is going to be quite interesting to try, which I hope is quite authentic Mexican, and see the differences. But everyone that I've ever heard talking about this restaurant says that it's very, very good and at a very high quality. So very much looking forward to that. I found this shirt, and that's probably the whitest that I have. It's obviously not white, it's blue. And also I'll put a shirt that's also blue before leaving. Leon is in the shower, fixing himself up. I'm enjoying Estella, just basically loving life. The thing is that we both said that it's quite weird how quick the days pass by and how little time we actually had, just the two of us in the cabin, playing some music, having a few drinks, just talking, and how that is in a way the best thing that we both like. And when I get off this ship and, you know, come home and the reality of the weekdays coming back, you're going back to work, I think that this is exactly what I will actually miss the most, just me and my son here, like in the cabin, having quality time, listening to some chilled music, having a drink, just talking, because we really have a amazing relationship in that sense, that we laugh and we really do. I haven't been laughing this much for a very long time, and I feel very blessed as a father to obviously have that relationship with my son. Just been an amazing couple of days so far. Tomorrow is a sea day, and then we're getting off, so this is the second last day, I guess you would say. Yeah. In just like half an hour we're going down to see Brenda and Carol, and then after that we're going to Hola Tacos and Cantina, and then we'll just see where the night sweeps off to. Like, this is as white as it gets, unfortunately. However, Leon is ready for the night. Nice. Like I said, he's gonna be the white one of us. Yeah, even the shoes, actually. Nice.
So with our dining package, we can actually choose to have as much as we want of everything. We ordered some iced margaritas. I went for a passion rita. Leon went for a
Regular frozen margarita.
regular frozen margarita. And we had some nachos, basically. You can actually choose the how hot you want your salsa to be. I took the hottest one because I love hot food, but I'm gonna see if I can manage it. Leon went with a milder, like a regular one, and also some guacamole. And this will be our start, so to speak. Our drinks are here. I got a passion rita. Leon got a normal. We also had the chips, and the the salsa was very hot. I chose the hottest one they had, and it was just amazing. I wouldn't say it's too hot, but even for me, who loves spicy food, this was definitely on the edge. But so good, so freaking good. And also the guacamole, I would say, is very nice. Wouldn't you agree? Very nice. I haven't tried the the tomato thing yet, but it's going to be awesome. I know it. So we've been served some soft tacos and one hard one. They're all different, so we're going to have to agree on who's having which. If we do like some of them, we can just order some more. That's the whole idea. Let's dig in. So far in, this has been everything that I ever dreamed of and so much more. I'm so excited for what's to come. I just got a Dos Equis, a beer that I've never tried in my entire life. Not sure if it's Mexican or Spanish. Does it matter? No. We're having enchiladas and quesadillas coming up. So, well, really excited for that. It's so good. I have no other words to say. It's just amazing. I'm so happy that these nights keep getting as good, like they keep being world class on our restaurant visits. Excited, excited, excited. Quesadillas is here. They don't look much for the world. Are they though?
I think they are.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
So here is the best server in the whole world. From Kenya, we've learned.
Yes, from Kenya.
And what?
All the way from Kenya.
All the way from Kenya. And what are you bringing us this
So
time?
this one is the beef enchilada.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, stuffed with cheese inside and some.
Well, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
I'm starting to losing it, and that's kind of bad. So slowly I'm getting quite full. Believe me, I'm not going to stop now. I've just ordered a pork burrito. So I'm not going to quit yet. But I'm not sure how much more I can do. But that aside, I just want to take a moment and once again appreciate how happy I feel and how humble I am to be able to do these kind of things. Travel, be on a cruise with my son, and how nights like this is everything that I ever dream of and more. And like all dinners we've had so far have been so special in my opinion. And it's just keep getting nice and nice. With that being said, burritos on the way.
Well, look who's back.
So I got some burritos.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is a chicken burrito and beef burrito.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Huh?
Oh, they look amazing.
Thank you so much.
They look very nice. Very, very nice.
food porn. Chicken. Well, this was pork, not food porn. Chicken. Yay! It's a beautiful night, by the way. I have to go and show you guys. Hold on. I mean, look at this. It's actually the first nice evening, and I'm kind of blown away, to be honest. Well, this is as much as I can possibly fit into myself. I'm gonna roll out of here. I did the last 2 tacos, and that was exactly what my body could do. I'm gonna say cheers. You actually got a mezcal to go, mezcal takeaway. And with that being said, we're gonna cut from here, and we're gonna go to the favorite segment of this show. No, but it is the only segment that we have, which is the cocktail club. So roll the intro. And like that, we are back in our cabin. You have a mezcal. Is it first? No, it's not the first.
Añejo.
Añejo. It's not the first time you try it, right?
No.
I'm doing kind of a favorite because I did find a bar on board that had Whitley Neal's lemongrass and ginger gin. And they also have, because with that gin, since it's very much tasteful, I want to have a plain tonic. And they had Fever Trees Mediterranean, which will do just fine. So let's start by saying cheers. And thank you for watching this show so far. I can so much highly recommend Whitley Neal's lemongrass gin. It's just, it is a very, very nice gin. But go with a plain tonic. Otherwise it will be just strange. How was your mezcal?
It was really good. I never actually tried the Añejo one, but...
Good? Better than what you've tried before, or just hard to
No, of
say?
course not. But it was, Mexican evening, so...
I was confused because you're so taller than me, but
Yes.
but I'm on a lower share, so to speak, because we are on paper exactly the same length. I would say size, but that's not really true. Let's start off like we always do. Is it something that you want to add from yesterday evening that like after we did it yesterday?
We had a really good time.
We did. Most fun night of the cruise so far, definitely.
Yes.
And that's obviously not only, but a lot thanks to Carol and Deborah.
Yes, and Brenda.
Brenda, sorry. Me and names. We just had such a blast. Go watch that episode if you haven't seen it. It's not so much about that evening because I'm not very comfortable filming either myself and especially not other people when they're drunk. But you will see some bits and bobs, I guess. We woke up today to a very, very cold Cherbourg. We went off. I would say that in the beginning of the day, that was probably the worst weather we had so far. It was very, very cold.
And also, everything looked so ugly because of that as well. Just from watching the city from the boat.
A quick fun story. So when me and Nadia had our honeymoon, we came to Provence, to a village which I still up to this day can't pronounce, but it's like L'Île-sur-le-Sorge.
Oh, this one.
And we came in when it was like pouring rain. It was the worst weather. It was quite cold because of it. And we had our first dinner in the evening in the city, and we said, "Oh, we hate this. Why did we choose to come here and not go back to Italy where we go every year?" And we were so disappointed. And then we went to bed, feeling almost like we wanted to leave. Woke up the next day. It was like 30 degrees. The sun was shining. We went out, and it was like, oh, this is beautiful. This is amazing. And then we loved Provence. So the weather does really matter in when you come to a place for holiday. But still, we went off. I'm still gonna say up to now that Cherbourg is definitely not something I will go back to ever. But like I said before in this video, there were two things for me. For me, there were two things. We found that park. And that park, in my opinion, was just amazing. And then we found that little bar with this guy, French guy who was working there, who was so dedicated to what he was doing. He told us about pastis, he told us about chartreuse. So you saw it already, so you know it by now. But those two small things that turned out for me to be the best day so far of this cruise. For me, I would have said Bruges, but since I've been to Bruges before,
this was something new for you.
Yeah, and just those two things. If you took those two out, say there was no park, say we went to the cafe that was so, I would have said that this was the worst. But sometimes the small things really.
Yep.
We came back on. It feels rushed again today, unfortunately. And still, we didn't go to the spa because it was quite crowded, but the days really go quickly by. It felt like we just came on board. We fixed ourselves. We had a little bit of rest here and chill out. And then we went down to meet Deborah. No, okay. I want to say Deborah. Okay, Brenda and Carol. We're gonna meet them now as soon as this segment is over. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about drinks as well, because this is, though, the cocktail club segment. Best thing you had today? Of everything you tasted?
Yeah, 100% the frozen margarita. Just the regular one. Now at Hola.
On the entire day?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say your cider at that bar.
It was good, yes. But I don't know, I just love margaritas.
Yeah, you said it was very nice.
Yeah,
I tried it.
One of my favorite drinks, so...
Yeah, I tried it. I'm not a margarita kind of guy. I had the passionita, and I really liked it, but it was so much sweeter and...
Yes.
No, but I was very, very, very... mind blown with that bar. The pastis, not that I would say that was the best I've had, but it was interesting to try a good pastis. Also, he actually gave us some chartreuse in the end, which was like locally made and aged, and it was very interesting. So that was, for me, like, that bar was definitely like the highlight of the day for me. Not only like the drink wise, but I think...
No, it was the highlight for me as well, but just drinking, it's the drinks, it's frozen margarita.
Restaurant tonight? Hola Tacos Cantina. Will we have a feint? You start. 1 to 5.
4.
Oh. Boo. I'm going to say 5. I'm going to say 5 because I had better food. No, I'm not saying that in a bad way. The food was amazing, but it was still like Mexican food. And I think that to my taste buds, Mexican food can only be that good, if you understand what I'm saying. But I will still give it a 5 because of Elizabeth, who served us. Shout out. Some of the best service I've ever had.
Yeah, she's amazing.
In my entire life.
And she has this like sense of humor as well.
Yes.
That not so many on this cruise has. That she's joking with us.
Yeah, she really puts down an effort.
Yeah.
And really, like, in such a good way. And I would say she definitely was a huge part of our...
She was.
Of our night there. As much as the food and everything else. So I'm going to say 5. But still, it's a 9, and it's very, very high up.
Yeah.
If you want to see all the rankings, I am obviously going to make a upcoming show about all the restaurants and try to rate them and talk about them more in depth. So look out for that. This night, it's not over.
No.
But however, after this segment, it gets kind of blurry.
It does.
I feel that most of the nights I stand with the camera like 1 o'clock and I'm like, hey everyone, we're here. And it's like so good here. I mean, all you have to see this and blah blah. So this is kind of what do you say, like the end of the serious sections. You see, I still bit tipsy.
Oh.
You can actually notice it on me just when I'm talking English, because my English obviously get a lot worse when I'm like getting affected by the alcohol. Even though I'm not drunk, not close to drunk, but still the first thing you can notice is my language. Definitely.
And you can tell on me that I'm full when I start to yawn.
Yeah, with me you can just do it because you can look at my tummy,
Yeah.
and you can see it.
So then you're full all the time.
But yeah, he is kind of correct on that one. Tomorrow is a sea day. That will be next week for you. We have lots of things in store. We were supposed to try main dining room for lunch tomorrow, but we didn't.
Never.
What did we do?
Yeah, we reserved a table at
La Butcher's Cut. So yeah, because it was that good. I think we still can
really
agree
was,
that
yeah.
was the best.
But I'm not going to take the same as I
No,
did
of course
last
not.
time.
No.
So
I
I'm
have
gonna
to try
something new.
Yeah, I will. So we actually booked lunch on Sea Day. That's going to be the breakfast for us because we got like 12:15.
Yep.
We have spa booked at 3. So we have the spa package, so we can go down there whenever we want. Because it's Sea Day tomorrow, they're going to be packed. So tomorrow was the only day of the cruise that you have to reserve a time. So you're probably going to be quite packed tomorrow as well, and I'm probably not going to be able to film anything. We'll see tomorrow, right? That's 3 o'clock, and also we're trying the last of the specialty restaurants tomorrow, which is Kaito Sushi, which we're both very excited for because we're huge sushi and Japanese.
Yes, and
food
just the
lovers.
sushi that we got yesterday from
Yes.
the teppanyaki was...
Yeah, and that was from Kaito, so
Yeah.
we know that the sushi is already world class.
We barely had to chew it.
Yeah, Leon said directly that it was the best sushi
Yeah,
he
it was.
ever had
Yes.
in his entire life. My best sushi I've ever had was on Princess Cruises. This is definitely second. However, we just got like a couple of pieces. So it's
Yeah,
for
we
me.
had like 2 rolls.
Yeah.
And then salmon sashimi.
Yeah,
And then we had another fish,
yeah, exactly.
fishy with the
So to me,
rice.
it's a bit early to say, but this might be. We'll see tomorrow. Also, lots of other things obviously coming up. It's the last day tomorrow. That will be next week. If I will be 2 out of it, I will say already now.
Okay.
Now I won't.
No, don't.
Yesterday I managed.
I think
I
it's the
will
funniest part of the evening.
When I say good night, and it's like, well, we'll see if I make it or not. Thank you for watching Cocktail Club. Now we're gonna go back to the video again and continue the night. What do they say in Mexico? What is cheers in Mexico?
Salud.
Salud.
It's
Salud.
Spanish.
Salud.
Salud.
Camera Carol.
Hello.
Hello.
Having a good time?
We're having a fantastic time.
Lovely. And Leon?
Leon is very happy to be in camera again.
I'm very tired
Yeah.
of being on camera all the time.
But he's doing a very good job. He's doing a very good job.
Learned British today, was it? Oh, Daddy, do I need to put my coins? Do I need to put my coins in the machine today? Cheers!
So we have this one bartender in the casino, and he's by far the best one. He's 21 years old, doing his second term on the cruise ship, right? This was his second contract, I think. And he's so service-minded. And when I went up to the casino now to get some beers, I met him. He was coming to me and he says like, "No, I ended my shift. I'm on my way home. I'm going back." So he went back to the bar. And he says, "What do you want?" And I was like, "I'll have a beer." And he's like, "No, you want 4 beers." I was like, "Do I?" And he was like, "Yeah." And yeah, it was, he's good. We had a blast. Carol and Brenda has just gone to sleep. They have early appointments in the spa tomorrow, so they're going up at like 7 something. Oh my God, I'm not the slightest jealous. We actually decided that tomorrow we're gonna sleep in. Well, sleep in. We have lunch at 12:15, so we're actually in the Starship Lounge. Why don't you turn the camera around and give it to me? And oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'm actually going to leave you for now. And you can see here we're in the Starship Lounge. The bar itself is actually closed, but you can still sit here. And we go up to the casino to get some drinks. I'm not sure how late we are gonna run it today either. It's not like a party night on board, I guess.
Maybe like after this, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess.
I guess.
Do you want to continue?
And we have a thing where he goes to sleep and I'll take a shower. It's like a good deal. He likes sleeping, I like showering. It's a win-win. Well, I made it through the night to say goodnight this night as well, although I did have my doubts earlier on. This has been a spectacular day as well. Tomorrow, which will be next week for you guys, will be a jam-packed day. We have a sea day, so we're staying all day on board. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. In the end, always remember, it is not about the destination itself. It is what you make of it that counts. Till next time, stay safe. Yes. Yes. Jag ska nog smaka det hem. Fast jag känner till det här med sponsor. Remember to nej, ni show fram musiken. Yeah.